What's up, guys? My name is Delando Designs, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a new Paint.net emblem or logo. I don't know why I said emblem, but since I got so many views on my last one and someone requested another one, I'm going to make a new one. So let's get started by making a basic text. Actually, no, let's make a new layer and then uncheck the background. Now, if you want, you can make a new file entirely and do it 1280 by 720. I'm just going to do that and then make a new layer and uncheck the background. Okay, so let's type in anything. I'm just going to type in ash, and then let's make this 216. Actually, 200 and yeah, that's better. Okay. Now let's choose a font. Let's see, I have a lot of fonts and I really don't like many of them. And you're going to want to choose a pretty basic font. Like, you're not going to want to choose something like this. Okay, you don't want to choose something like that. You're going to want to choose something more like this, but not as much as like that. Here, let me find one really quick, and that way you know what you're looking for. Let's see. No. Trying to find one. Sorry if this is boring you. Let's see. Oh, I think there's a pretty decent one coming up pretty soon. Maybe something like this. You know what, I'm gonna actually bring this down to 216. But, yeah, you could use something like that. I'm gonna use this. No, wait. I'm gonna use this. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. Everyone uses that. Well, it's probably because of how good it is. Actually, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm so sorry if this was really kind of getting you mad or bored or whatever. But so yeah, once you have done that, just go to effects and align object. And by the way, if you're wondering how I have all these effects and adjustments and all this other stuff, check out the video that says something like how to get Paint.net and plugins, and the plugins for free. Even though both of them are free in the first place. But yeah, so enough of that. Let's get started with the actual text. So let's go to object, outline object, and then let's make this a blue, because that's my favorite color right there, like a sky blue. Then change the softness to 251 and the width to 4. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now let's choose a magic wand tool, hold shift and click the center of the text. Then make your secondary as basically that same blue that you chose to outline, and then choose a gradient, radial, not these spiral things, and then click the center of the text, hold shift and click the center of the text, and then move to the end of the last letter in your text. Now, either way works. I personally like it like this. In case you're wondering, I'm just clicking this thing right here. But, yeah. So, once you have done that, just click deselect right there, and you're going to notice these things if you have like a bendy letter. If you don't, then you might as well skip this step, but if you do, then just go to effects, blurs, and Gaussian blur, and click OK. And that's it for that. So now let's click duplicate layer, effects, distort, and dense. Now what you want to do here in this category is completely up to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this like that, and then bring the scale up a tiny bit, like that, and then click OK, and then bring the layer down behind this, the main one, and then go to Adjustments, Hue and Saturation Plus, and make this a orange like that. I think that looks really cool, guys, but you can do whatever you want with the dents. So now you're gonna want to duplicate the main layer again. Go to Effects, Distort and Crystallize. Now you're gonna want to bring up the cell size and bring the quality up to the top as well to about 24, and then click OK. Now go to the main layer. Click the magic wand, hold select and control at the same time, and click the text a couple times actually. Oh no, just once. Oh my god, what's happening? Okay. There we go. So it should look something like that. Then you're going to want to go to this layer right here, hit Control I on your keyboard and hit delete, and it should look like this. Now you're going to notice the blurs again. So if you want to, I mean they're kind of hard to see, but if you want to, just go to distort, or not distort, blur, and then Gaussian blur one more time, and yeah, that'll kind of fix that. I think it looks better like this anyways. And you're going to want to duplicate this layer one more time and move it to the top, and then go to distort and jitter. Here's what gets pretty cool, guys. You're going to want to bring up the maximum distance to whatever you would like, and the minimum distance and the width, or the width, not the width. Yeah, bring the maximum distance to something like that. Yeah, so we're to about 15, and then the minimum distance to 1, and then click OK, and then click the Properties tool and hit Overlay, and click OK, and then on the crystallize, or this one, you want to also make that overlay. Click OK, and then on this one also, I forgot this, you're going to want to bring the opacity to about 133, and same with this one, 130 or 223 for this one. Now if these are a bit dark, you can actually fix this by going to the main layer and choosing the magic wand and holding shift and control again, and then clicking the text and all that. There you go. And then choosing the gradient tool and doing it one more time, but instead farther out like that. But that's just if you want it to be like less dark. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Personally, I really do like it. I mean, you might not like it, but I really like it. And by the way, another thing that I would sometimes, or what you would want to do, maybe it's up to you, is just oh yeah, and by the way, if you do that step, you're gonna have to do the blur one more time. So go to blurs, Gaussian blur, okay. But yeah, so you're gonna want to duplicate that layer again, and then go to Effects, Object, and then Drop Shadow, and then bring the blur radius down a little bit. Actually, not down. Bring it to about 13. Well, either 13, either really high or really low. That's up to you. But and then you're gonna want to bring the shadow opacity down quite a bit, actually. And then click OK. And bring this below all the layers except the background and the orange one. Then go to Effects, or my bad, Adjustments, right there. If you're gonna, there you go. Then hue and saturation plus, and make that also an orange. And that's it, guys. You're done. So I personally think this is really cool. And there's another thing you can do is on the jitter one, you can choose the main tool thingy. Hold shift and control and click, oh, my bad. Choose the magic wand tool, hold shift and control, click that again a couple times, there you go. And then choose the jitter one and hit control I and then delete. And there you go. So now there isn't that jitter like outside of the thing like there was like that. Like that. See, I don't know if you can see what it's right there. It's like going out of the text. But yeah, you could fix that by just doing that. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really like the logo myself. You guys might not like it, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.